Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable, inexpensive makeup, but in this video we're gonna be talking hair, how I went from blonde to brown, and now how I went back to blonde. So I'm gonna be talking about the process of going back to blonde and how I did it. I'm a pro hairstylist. I used to do hair in Florida. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell down here so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time, and also go live almost every Monday at 11 AM Pacific time. So like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. So let's get right into this process. Hi, my name is Elaina, and I'm a flighty squirrel with no attention span and really serious commitment issues. So if you guys know me, I'm usually a blonde. I keep my hair blonde. My natural hair is like a level 6'5". Some places, like a dark brown, medium brown, kind of ashy. And I've been blonde for like 20 something years, and once in a while, periodically, I'm thinking, wow, I haven't seen my brown hair in so long. Let me go back brown. It's so much healthier for my hair. It's so much better. It's natural, right? So I go brown, and I love it for like 2 weeks, and then I hate it. So the last time I did the madness, it was like 2017, I think, and I was brown for about 6 months, and then I hated it. So that was the longest period. Usually lasts about 3 months. Well, this one was the shortest. I loved the brown hair this time, and everybody was giving me compliments, and I loved it too. But it's not me, and eventually I get very sad. When I see brown hair in the mirror, I'm like, I hate it so much. So I'll tell you all the process. So first things first, I'm a licensed hairstylist. I used to do hair in Florida from 2006 to 2011, I think 2012, 2011, something like that. Anyway, so once we started to move around, my husband the pilot, so we moved. It's a long story. The hairdressing license is good for one state, so I stuck to fitness because fitness is national, and you don't have to have another license when you move. But with hairdressing, it's a big pain, so I quit doing hair and I just did fitness. But I keep my license current, and I keep in the news of all that's new, or at least all that concerns me that's new. And I always loved the color. So when I did hair, my specialty was color and cuts, but not cuts I like, but I don't love them, but I love doing color and different like styles, different highlights and everything. So I've done it all. So I've done a few different changes. So every time I change color, I go to Rusk Elimin8. So if you guys don't know what this is a Rusk Elimin8 color corrector. It says gently removes unwanted oxidative hair color. So this is the first color remover I used when I went to beauty school. Like back then, I used this because I went through different colors while I was in the beauty school. Anyway, so this is the very unique eliminator because it's not a bleach. It doesn't have ammonia peroxide. And if you compare it to others, the color strippers, this is not a color strip. It's not a bleach. Okay, and I repeat, it's not bleach. It will not lighten your roots. So when I started this process, and you'll see a little footage, my roots were dark and they remain dark. So it does not do anything to your own hair. It only removes the hair that's been previously colored. So what happens with this? It smells like rotten eggs. It's not very offensive. I remember it being worse than it is now, but because it's based on sulfur. So what it does, it opens up cuticle. So when the hair shaft opens, when you color your own hair with demi-permanent or permanent color, which means you have peroxide developer and you have color. You mix those two things, that becomes oxidative color. If you color your hair with fashion color like blue, purple, green, it comes usually out of tube or out of a little container. and usually don't mix it with anything, so it's a direct deposit color. It's not a permanent or demi, so it's like a semi-permanent. It stains the cuticle, so this thing will not do anything to those kind of colors. Rusk does have Eliminate, the new one, for non-oxidative colors, for those fashion colors. So if you need something like that, use the other Rusk color eliminator, but for the different type. So anyway, so when you open the cuticle with oxidative color, the color molecules go inside the shaft with a chemical reaction with peroxide and ammonia in hair color. They mix together, opens the cuticle, the color goes in, the color molecules were small, they start to expand, they get inside the cuticle, and the color molecules cannot escape from a hair shaft because they expanded, they're too large to escape. That's the thing. I'm trying to go on the chemical level. Anyway, what this does, it opens up the cuticle and it shrinks the color dye molecules. So you shrink them to the size that can be washed out of the hair shaft. So opens up the cuticle, shrinks the molecules so you can rinse them out. So you keep this on for 20 minutes. Maybe with heat, if you have a dryer, like a bonnet dryer, you can put some heat or no heat, and then you rinse it for 5 minutes with the hottest water you can handle. Because the hotter the water, the more chances are those molecules can move out. So you want to wash your hair as hard as long as possible, so all the color is out. And then you shampoo twice with a clarifying shampoo, real well, so all the color is out. And after you shampoo twice with a clarifying shampoo, you can put the third bottle. It comes with 3 bottles. Bottle 1, bottle 2, bottle 3. You'll see me applying it. So I'll show the bottles in that video. So the third bottle is actually peroxide, because that's a test if all the color removed or not. So you put a little peroxide in the hair strand, and if you see it goes back to dark, it means not all of the color removed, and you can repeat the process. So this thing was like, I think it was 14 bucks, and maybe with a slight discount, it was like 12 or 13, something like that. It's not bad, but my hair is short, so I didn't use all of it. So I used this process twice. So because one process, it really didn't work that well this time, because I think my hair stained a lot. It was already processed blonde, and when I put brown, it really stained it. So it took 2 processes, and it still was a little brown. It was like a light brown, dark blonde as a result. All right, so what we see here is the preparations, what you're gonna need to have. So first of all, of course, you want to have a Rusk Elimin8 color remover. You want to have a plastic cap, because you want to process in the plastic, or just get a plastic bag if you don't have these. You want to have sectioning clips and gloves. Never use your bare hands with chemicals, please. Do not dry your skin, so this is very necessary. A bowl. If you don't have a regular bowl, use any non-metal kitchen cup or bowl. And now we got this brush. You might want to go to hair supply store and get some brushes if you're doing it at home. And this are the instructions for Rusk Elimin8. And I have a bonus item. The bonus item is this beautiful, very modern hair dryer. Don't judge me. I got this in a beauty school years ago, and it's been kind of useful. So you want to process this on low heat, not high heat, just low heat for 20 minutes. If you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. The processing time is 20 minutes, and you actually don't need any heat, but it could help. So that's what I'm planning to do. So let me mix this, and you'll see me applying on my hair. My hair is short, it's not gonna take that long. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna remove all of the brown poo-poo color out of my hair. So you start in the nape in the back. It's easier to apply that way. Separate your hair in sections and make sure apply evenly to tiny little sections. Slice your hairs so the Rusk Elimin8 penetrates every single strand. Very important. Just like in coloring or bleaching, you want to make sure that everything is very well saturated. and there is no dry strands left at all. It spreads very easily actually, so you shouldn't have any problems applying this. So it's a little dark here, but here's the results. I'm not very impressed. It kind of is a little darker than it used to be after the removers. So this is the back. Yeah. So tomorrow is bleach, so that should take care of it. So the second day, if Brent Wand is listening, he's not gonna like it. I did put coconut oil on my hair, and I know I'm a pro hairstylist, I shouldn't be putting coconut oil, but it doesn't really hurt. My hair, my scalp was already dry, my hair was dry, so I just needed to moisturize and grease up the hair, because in the bleach you want natural oil to build up. And I didn't have patience for that, because tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I wanted to be blonde for New Year's Eve, so I wanted to bleach my hair the next day after this remover. So the next day I woke up with greasy hair, perfect. So I mixed my Voila Blonde Dark Soft Blonde color. This is the gentlest, probably is the most gentle bleach I ever tried. Voila is very known for their good bleaches. This is pro product. You can only buy it in professional hair store, but some people sell it on Amazon, so I'm just saying it's not supposed to be legal to sell it for random people, but it is sold on Amazon and you can get it. So you mix that with volume and put it in the roots. So here's the dilemma for everything to come up at the same time, because I don't have the patience to do the foils and I don't have the time, because as I'm doing my own hair, it's not productive. So this is green bleach, so it doesn't dry out, so I could actually put it on my hair without foils, as long as I put it on very thick and very evenly. So I did 2 mixtures to 1 volume this bleach in one, and I had leftovers from Joico. I had Joico bleach, and that bleach is very similar. It's green bleach. I used that bleach because it was left over. I might as well use it with volume 30. So volume 30 for the ends. And please do the strand test before you do this, if you do it alone at home, because you don't know how fast it's gonna come up. You never know. My hair was very stubborn. The night before I took a little piece over here. I put that bleach with volume 20 and it didn't do much. It took like 40 minutes to barely get to orange, so I knew I would have to bump it to 30 because the roots come up quicker, so I want everything to come up at the same time. So you'll see a little bits and videos I'll show you later. I might insert it here so you see what's happening. So I start in the back, I put a little bit on the roots, 20 volume mixture, and then I put a little bit on the ends, 30 volume mixture. And that's painstakingly, I took all of the strands back to back, one side, the other side, one side, the other side, and applied it all over. The good thing about this, it's very slow acting. So I'm slow applying as I'm alone, and also with the whole process of applying all over the hair, it took a while. So I was very worried, but I also used Olaplex. Olaplex number 1 and the whole mixture a good amount, and Olaplex slows down. Yes, Olaplex slows down the process and kind of bumps down the volume of the bleach. So because of the Olaplex, it was even slower process, so I was safe. So I applied all over, very thin strand. So make sure when you do something like that, take very thin sections. My hair is very fine and it's kind of thin because of the hormonal problems, and also went through surgery. So when you go through surgery, your hair kind of thins out because of the stress to the body. So it was kind of helpful in this way because it was very fast and very easy to apply through. But it's very important. You see my hair came out pretty evenly. I see a couple of dark spots like here and there, like a little bit, but I mean nothing I can do about it. But pulled all the way through very evenly, work that bleach through. Don't brush it through because it's very harsh, but you know, work with the fingers through the hair, make sure every little piece is covered. Then I put the plastic cap over, and I like checked every 10 minutes. So I'll take the plastic cap off, and I see where I see dark spots. I found a little boo-boo, a little dark spot, applied more bleach there. So I went through this process like put the gloves on every 5 to 10 minutes. I was checking. Overall, I would say it probably was sitting in my head at least an hour. It says recommended 50 minutes, but it's with Olaplex and everything, the process was very slow. So it came out very light. I'm very happy with it, but I'm glad it's over. I don't want to do this again because it's very hard on the hair. So after I rinsed it, I saw a little bit of damage. I did. I mean, it was expected because I went through so many processes. My hair was blonde underneath, then went brown, then blonde. So I knew they're going to be damaged, so I'm not surprised. So some of the hair integrity was gone. So when it was wet, I was pulling it and it was stretching. So I knew the integrity was compromised. So I put the toner on, and the toner is, this is Joico Lumishine. So clear and 9 NV. So this is neutral violet and this is clear because I didn't want it to grab too cool. Like I look better with warm hair tones, like for my complexion. So I didn't want to go too cool blonde. So I went with neutral violet and clear. So when mixed together, it dilutes a little bit. So this has some kind of repair ingredients, whatever it is, the claims are, it'll repair your hair. But it means a demi-permanent color with 5 volume. So I put that on for about 10 minutes, rinsed it, applied more Olaplex #2, a very good mixture with Olaplex and conditioner, and I kept it on for like almost 40 minutes. And then I rinsed it. And then I dried it. And thank God, fingers crossed, my hair did not snap off. I mean, it might be breaking here and there. I know they're going to be breakage because, I mean, it's just too many processes, but I wasn't happy with brown. So for what it is, it's actually in pretty good condition. There might be some breakage in the future, but I'll keep trimming it. I'll keep the length short, so it's going to stay healthy. And eventually I'm just going to keep applying bleach on the roots only, and that's it. And it's going to get to some acceptable level because this is actually a good product. So if you guys ever need a good, very creamy, very soft bleach, this is the way to go. And also with Olaplex, I like cream lighteners rather than powder, especially for the scalp. It's very gentle, and when you apply all over, it wasn't drying on the hands as the powder bleach would be drying and it would be very uneven. So that's what saved me as well. So there, that was the whole process. The good deep conditioner I sprayed with a Redken cat protein spray. So I sprayed some protein and put some moisture, Olaplex, some moisture, protein, Olaplex, everything put together. My hair is still on my head and not on the floor. Yeah, I know Brad Mondo will never watch this, but if he did, he would be probably curious how I did that. So you'll see a little clips here and there of me putting the color, the bleach, and I ran out of breath, honestly, for this. And I did not show the toner because I was so worried about my hair snapping. At that point, I saw a little stretchiness. I'm like, I might not have any hair at the end. So I'm like, I don't want to screw this, I'm not filming anything. So now I have hair in my head, so I can actually tell you what I did. So if you guys are interested in having any more questions, please drop me a comment. I respond to all my comments unless I miss something. YouTube sometimes hides notifications and I don't get notification for comments, so I can't have to go fish. But if you guys leave me a comment, I'll always respond. So if you have any questions about coloring the hair, any kind of technical questions hair related, leave me a note, ask me away. I'm always open. So what do you guys think? I mean, I know some people like brown hair better, but I mean, I love blonde. I love to be blonde and I'm sticking to it. That's it. So this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this a thumbs up. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time, and also go live every Monday, almost every Monday at 11 AM Pacific time. So don't forget to ring notification bell so you get notified of every new video. So comment below, like this video, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. Huge thank you for my patrons in my Patreon group. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you want to be a patron, check out the links. The links are down also there in the description box. We have WhatsApp chat, Facebook group, and go live. And my patrons choose my looks once in a while. So it's a fun group. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.